and this is Mike Garner from MrMikeGarner.com reviewing this book, and this is part one of Find and Use Your Inner Power by Emmett Fox. In the introduction I said that this is my commentary. I'm going to change absolutely nothing. I'm just going to read it exactly as it was written, and to remind you, these are stories by Emmett Fox, a guy that I've really come to respect since I found this book, and it was originally written in 1937. And this particular little story, which I'm using as part one for this series, is called Cafeteria. And it goes like this. It says, "Don't wait up for something to turn up. Don't be content to let things drift along, hoping for the best. It's not spiritual to put up with inharmonious conditions. If the conditions of your life are not to your liking, you must get up, get to work on your own consciousness, and by raising that above the outer picture, cause those conditions to become something nearer to your heart's desire. And you must keep on doing this until you find your true place." It goes on to say, "I had an amusing experience when I first came to America. Passing an attractive looking restaurant, I went inside and, selecting a table, sat down and waited. Strangely, as it seemed to me, nothing happened. I sat there and continued to wait indefinitely, as it seemed. I couldn't understand the reason for this neglect. All around me, people were enjoying their food, and only I was left out in the cold. After a while, the truth of the situation slowly dawned on me. It was a cafeteria. This system had not yet made its appearance in England in those days." Now, I'll just interrupt and say this in 1937, so this clearly is a self-service cafe in America. Must have been a new concept in those days. "I then quickly realised that while there was plenty of food of every kind to be obtained, one had to go forward and claim it for yourself, or go without. The universe is run exactly on the same lines of a cafeteria. Unless you claim mentally what you want, you may sit and wait forever. Of course, you shouldn't claim in detail, that is outlining, but you must positively claim health, harmony, and true place if you really want those things." So that's the chapter, or the little story, by Emmett Fox in this Find and Use Your Inner Power. Now, he makes no commentary on this. He just makes these statements and then he leaves it up to yourself. But I think this is an absolutely wonderful passage. And this book made such a difference in my life. At a time in my life when I was looking for something that was deep but also light-hearted, that was honest, and something I could relate to. And what this is basically saying, if you haven't already grasped the idea, is that if you don't do something for yourself, then pretty much nobody else is going to do it. Can you see that lizard there that's just come into the picture? I'm in Thailand and these things are all over. I absolutely love these things. Little geckos, and they make such a noise. And what he's basically saying is that the universe runs on the same lines as the cafeteria. That you've got to claim what you want, but you do it mentally in the universe, because we live in a thought vibration. We live in an energetic construct of a universe. And it says you shouldn't claim in detail, because that is outlining. I'm not sure I agree with that, but I'm not going to make him wrong. Because my process is that you need to be specific about what you want to manifest. But what he's saying, and the point is, it's a really good point, is that you must positively claim health, And he puts that first because, to be honest with you, if you've not got your health, you won't enjoy anything, will you? You know, it's no good having money in the bank and stuff, because if you're not healthy enough to enjoy it, you won't enjoy it. And then he's also saying harmony, which is balance and peace of mind. And he's also talking about true place, which I think maybe that's revealed more in the book, and this is just chapter 1, but I think he means significance and find your own place, and find what your purpose is, your true place in the world, why you incarnated, something that I call in my Genesis program, finding out what your major definite purpose is. So it's telling you here that you've got to claim them mentally. You've got to know what you want and then claim them mentally. It also says, it says, don't wait for things to turn up. You've got to do something about it. If the conditions of your life aren't to your liking, then you must get to work on your own consciousness, and by raising that above the outer picture, cause those conditions to become something nearer to your heart's desire. And you must keep doing this until you find your true place. That word true place keeps referring to true place, where you're really meant to be. Inharmonious conditions could be called stressful, what I call shit, really, when things aren't right. And I like the word shit because when you've got shit, you need to shift. And what he's saying here is that you need to see the bigger picture. In other words, if you're just looking at the one thing that's in front of you, you're probably missing the clue. And in every situation, there's a gift, which is the solution to something that you're looking for. I believe that every challenge that we face in life, whether it's in a relationship, in health, in career, in finances, whatever it is, in circumstances, that we've created it, but we've created it, co-created it with the universe to enable us to transcend it, see the bigger picture and move on. And if we don't move on, then that situation is going to keep reoccurring in our lives. If we don't master winning, then we're going to continue to lose until we master winning. If we don't look after our health holistically, then we're going to be ill until we start to look after our health. If we don't make time for health, then we'll have to make time when we are ill and we're either queuing up to see a healthcare practitioner, a GP, or go to hospital, or when, you know, we're in hospital, and then we have to make time, because time will catch up with us, all that neglect and abuse of ourselves, and we'll end up, if you like, wasting time with illness because we didn't take time creating wellness. If you want abundance, however you define that, it's up to you. It comes back to that. If it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to you. And you've got to look at the bigger picture. And the world is a cafeteria, as this wise gentleman says, that it's a buffet. And we're all choosing from the same menu. We've all got the same opportunities. We're all born, if you like, with a blank slate. Some of us are blessed, and through conditioning, nature and nurture, some of us have a better start. But pretty much by the time we're an adult, it's up to us. I know plenty of people, me included, from humble beginnings who've made a great success of their life in many areas: financial, social, economic, engineering, industrial. So we all have the same chance, and we all have the same 24 hours, and it's what you do with your 24 hours that makes the difference. It's what you do with your opportunities. You could be gifted with everything, and if you do nothing with it, you'll lose the opportunities. So life is a cafeteria, life is a smorgasbord, and as we go up to a buffet, if you like, we've all got the same plate, but we would all fill it with different things that's bespoke and personal to us. Look at how you choose from the menu of life. See the opportunities, grab the opportunities, and don't moan, complain and explain. Just go out there and do what Emmett Fox says, witness what needs to be done, and then do something, see the bigger picture. And it's only you at the end of the day that's responsible for your own health, your own happiness. And if your life is inharmonious, create harmony within and then resonate with everybody else in a harmonious way and create a team. And from that team and from this strong, loving, positive inner core, you can experience abundance. Check back for the next lesson from Emmett Fox, from this wonderfully wise book written in 1937. Find and use your inner power. First of all, find it. What I would say is you don't have to find it because you've got it, but you have to look within to resurrect it. You have to reignite it, and then you have to use it, because if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Don't lose it, use it, and check back for the next chapter in this wonderful book. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your mind. Embrace your power. See the bigger picture. God bless.